Hello everyone, my name is Sana and I am the Pagan Federation's Disability Liaison for the Northwest. I'm also an NHS Pagan Hospital Chaplain and a Sister of Ceridwen, and I also blog under the name Diary of a Folk Witch. Today is a chance for you to listen to a quiet, calm, guided meditation. The holidays can be a time of great excitement and joy and busyness and anticipation, but it can also be a time of just feeling slightly overwhelmed and tired and even maybe running out of spoons. So this guided meditation, which is called Returning of the Solstice Light, is your opportunity to take some self-care time. To take a step back from the world, to find a place that's quiet and just have some you time, a space to quietly be. I want you to begin by finding a comfortable place to sit or lay down if that's what makes you more comfortable. This is a safe and guided meditation. So if you do find that you accidentally drift off to sleep, don't worry. You can always listen again on another occasion. If you want to, you can dim the lights or choose to close the curtains. You may wish to shut any open windows or doors to help quieten your environment just a little bit more. When you're ready, gently close your eyes and center your attention upon your breathing. How is your breathing today? Is it slow and steady? Is it perhaps still a little rushed because you've been rushing about today, or you're still trying to get comfortable? Not to worry. Now is a time just for you. We will go through this guided meditation at a soft and gentle, relaxed pace. This is your space to feel peace, calm, and centeredness. Going back to our breathing, we are now going to take 5 nice, slow, deep breaths of self-care, in through the nose and out through the mouth. If this is a little difficult for you, that's okay. Find a rhythm of breathing that works for you. In a moment, when we begin to breathe, you're invited to just spend a few moments just being. You don't have to watch your thoughts. You don't have to clear your mind. For a few moments, you can just be you. Now, we take our 5 breaths of self-care. Well done. That feels much better, doesn't it? Sometimes we all need space to just breathe, to not have to focus on anything in particular, but simply just to quietly be. Before we embark upon our Yule journey to greet the rising solstice sun, we are going to do 2 gentle grounding and connection exercises. One connects us to the earth. The other will bring our awareness to the sky and the stars before coming back down into our centre, ready to journey to the solstice sun. Drawing your attention to your heart space, you're invited now to imagine a beautiful and radiant light. This light is unique to you and can be any colour of your choice. When you find this light radiating from your heart, just spend a moment quietly admiring it. This light is yours and will always be yours. Even when this guided meditation is finished, this light will still radiate within you, ready to be connected with whenever you want it to be. Now, see the light begin to extend down through the center of your being. It travels down warmly through your center until it makes contact with the earth. Feel your heart's light kiss the lush green earth and gently seep down into the soil and descend further and further down into our wonderful and nurturing earth. Down, down, down we go, ever so slowly and ever so gently. We reach the centre of the earth and we find the earth's own heart energy. It burns brightly like the brightest amber, and together our heart's light touches the earth's heart light, and for a moment the two embrace. Feel the loving, warm and scented love of the earth. Feel how it revitalizes you. Feel how it nourishes you. Take a moment to connect with your own Earth's heart energy and feel it work within you. You energetically thank the earth energy, and your heart's light gently separates from the earth's heart light. Now your beautiful and radiant heart energy slowly retraces its journey up through the earth, back up through the soil and grass, into your feet, and slowly up through your body. Your heart's energy sits quietly within your heart space, and you take 3 slow and steady breaths in. Your heart energy has another journey to travel before we journey to meet with the winter light, and you become aware that your heart energy is now travelling up through your body, past your ribs, up the central line of your body, through your head, out at the top, and shines up towards the beautiful night sky. Your heart's light illuminates the sky like a radiant beam of hope, and as it carries on travelling up, you find that you come to a star. But this is no ordinary star. This is your star, and completely unique to you. This is the star that connects you to the heavens and to the divine, to whichever deity you may work with. And this star burns brighter than anything you have ever seen before. Sparkling golds, flickering silvers, and white beams all mingle together and reach out to your heart's light. Together you embrace and you feel the love of the universe, the love for yourself, and the love and affection of all the ancestors who came before you, all of the ones who loved you. Take a moment now to just feel this light within you, connecting so effortlessly to your heart's light. It's time now to gently separate from your star. You thank it and know that, like your heart's light and energy, and that of the earth's own heart energy, you can connect with this star whenever you want to, for this is your star and a soul's reflection of perfection and sanctuary. Slowly your heart's light begins to descend back down past the many stars and planets and satellites, past birds and trees, back through clouds and down through your head to sit back comfortably in its safe heart space. You are now centered, grounded and connected. Feel this peace and relaxation, this connection to yourself and your spirit. Embrace it and enjoy it. Now we have a new journey to make, a journey to meet the winter sun and hear its wisdom and its love, to feel its hope and its joy for the year ahead. Without opening your physical eyes, I invite you to open your inner eyes. I want you to imagine you're in a place in nature, a place that you know and love. Perhaps it is a woodland or a field, maybe even a beach. But you're there, and it's beautiful. You look around and you see that everything is as it should be. It's bright and comforting. You start to explore the area, meandering about gently and slowly, taking it all in. And then you notice something you hadn't before: a door. How does this door look to you? Is it old-fashioned and heavy? Is it perhaps modern and painted? Become aware of your door. The more you see it, the more you want to open it. So you do. You take a step forward, reach out and open the door. When you do this, you step through and become aware of being in a beautiful landscape. Thick virgin snow lays on the ground, completely untouched by humans and animals alike. All is still. All is quiet. You look around to see that to your left is an avenue of poplar trees, each branch heavy with freshly fallen snow. Although it is still fairly dark, you know that you are perfectly safe. The sun is about to rise, and even now you can see the darkness shift from almost bluish ebony to silvery blue with hues of pink. The day is waking and shifting, and you are ready. A thick brambled hedgerow to your right stretches out for what looks like miles, it too heavy with snow. But from somewhere deep within its sanctuary, a hare leaps out. She stops a few feet away from you, and together your eyes meet. You know this hare is a friend and guide. Together you will travel the next part of the journey to meet the winter solstice sun. The hare springs into motion and heads north, along past a row of poplar trees that line the landscape to your left. Although the hare is fast, they do not go at such a pace that you cannot keep up. And you feeling some urge, some need, you spring into action and also walk quickly through the crisp snow which crackles as it crunches beneath your feet. On past the hedgerows and poplar trees you run. You become aware of the slight incline as the land gently slopes up. And as you reach the top, the hare sprints off to the left, past a thick thicket of trees. You follow her and see that the landscape opens up. You look out to see that below you, down the hill, is an open plain, and there, in the centre of that plain, stands a stone circle. Joy and elation fill your heart as you excitedly make your way towards the circle. You leap from your standing spot, and at speed that is almost like that of the hare, you sprint off down the hill. Snow flicking everywhere as you quickly march on through. The sky above you is getting light and lighter, and you know that in a few moments the solstice sun will fully rise, illuminating the sky, even in this, the middle of winter. Finally, you reach the stone circle. It resembles Stonehenge but isn't quite the same. Although the circle is smaller, with tall stones and lintel coverings on top, you notice that these stones are engraved. Symbols long forgotten in time and intricately carved letters adorn the stones. 2 avenues with further stones run from the east to west directions of the circle. And there, in the very centre of the stone circle, is the central stone. You approach the central stone and wipe away its cold snow covering, and you sit upon it facing the east. To your east, you can see perfectly through 2 stones that form the outer circle. You sit and you breathe, knowing any second now that the sun will peek up over the horizon and light the Yuletide sky. The sky is getting lighter now. You see its changing colours. What colour are they? How do they make you feel? Finally, you see the sun. It forms a bright, flame-like line in the distance and steadily rises into the sky. As it rises, it seems to fit perfectly between the 2 east stones you are observing through. The sun rises in the sky and you stand to greet it. As you stand before the sun, you raise your arms in salutation to greet them. As you do so, you feel the sun's warmth upon your face and its life-giving rays of light beam down upon you. Mindfully, you bring the sun's rays into your heart space to rest there and to be one with you. You feel the light and your heart mingle together and become one. Now is the time to listen to this new sun breaking over the solstice sky. Feel its message deep within your soul and carry it with you into the new year. You open your eyes and see a beautiful new day has dawned. The sun sparkles on the snow and everything is made new. And you know that the message that the solstice sun has imparted upon your heart will be remembered when you leave this guided meditation, and that its message will stay with you, ready for the new year. You look around and notice the hare is still with you, and you realise now that this time is coming to a natural end, and it's time to return to your everyday reality. The hare leaps up and begins to trace its track back along the way you came. You take one last look at the sun and you send it your love and gratitude before you turn and briskly follow the hare back up the hill and along the avenue of poplar trees and hedgerows, until once again you find yourself back where you started. You thank the hare for being with you and guiding you on your journey. The hare seems to acknowledge your thanks, and with an almost nodding-like gesture, springs off back into the thick hedgerow from where it initially came from. You close your eyes and now know that when you open them, you will see your door again. Take a moment now to take 3 slow breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. You open your eyes and see the door that was there at the start of this journey, the one that let you in from your place in nature to this plane here to journey to meet the solstice sun. You reach out for the familiar door handle and turn it, gently pulling open the door. On the other side, you can see your favourite spot in nature once again. And you step through and close the door behind you. Once again, you are in your favourite place in nature. you take some steps forward and take a moment to just admire this space, this favourite spot of yours that you took time to journey to today. You look at all its natural wonder and thank it for being there with you today. I'm going now to count back slowly from 10, and when we get to 1, we are back in our natural, everyday reality. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I want you now to just open your eyes, maybe wriggle your fingers and toes, gently start moving about, not too quickly, because you've been in a nice state of relaxation. The meditation has ended. I want to wish you a very happy solstice and Christmas if you celebrate it. I hope you enjoyed this guided meditation today and it brought you some very much needed self-care time. Many blessings from me.